Hello everybody, my name is Al, I'm from Sauber-Lab, and in this video we're going to show an application called Blinko. And the idea for this application is called Capture Your Idea. And then before I start to explain more about this video or this application, I will explain in my case why I like to use it, and if it's suitable for you, you can use the same and decide to install. But anyway, how I used to do. In the past, when I was looking for some ideas or looking for the next video, I used to put all my ideas in a block, notepad or anything, and then I write all the ideas and move on. The only problem that when I go to return for my ideas was a little bit messy, and that sometimes I forgot what was the idea, or I mix up, or basically I lose it. And in this way, with this application, you can put your ideas, they will look like a block, and that you can return for those ideas anytime that you want. You can develop it or potentially can archive if you think that was not suitable. So in this way, this program will help you to manage your ideas, and for any reason will make it easy. So if you like this idea and want to learn about it, we're gonna show in this video, but first of all, don't forget to leave a like, consider subscribe for the channel if you're not subscribed yet, and let's understand a little bit more about it. As I told, sometimes when you start to create new ideas for new videos, the big problem is how you can make it to be easy for you. And sometimes you don't have only one idea, you have a few ideas, and that after you need to develop it. And this application help you quite a lot. To understand a little bit more about it, we need to go to their own website and have a look a little bit about this application. If you look, Blinko is Capture Your Idea, and they say that have AI enchant, fast, simple and artistic. What it means? You can connect AI for make sure that you can search your notes a little bit easy to create tags and other things. You own your own data. This means that it's self-hosted and everything will be in your house, in your server, and no one have access for it. It's efficient and fast to write your notes. You can have open collaboration, so you can share this idea with different people, look like codes and other things. It's simple and completely free because open source. To understand if this application is correctly for you, the best thing we can come here in demo. Here in demo, I already create an account, and here it's my account. What I can start to create some notes. I put test idea 1, idea 2, test 3, and that I can send it, and all my ideas is here. Because I pin will be in the top, if I don't pin, they will be according the sequence. Always can put as a public, in this way I can share it and I can see my share ideas. Also I can come here and share with another, convert as a note. I can tag AI. This case is not connected for AI, so will not be able to tag it. I can create notes, and here will be all my notes. I can have some archive information, in this case archive this note, so I can create all my ideas. If one of those ideas is not suitable, I can come here and archive to check later, or I can put everything to pin in the top if I wanted to work it as initial. If I want to convert this idea for a note, what I started to work a little bit more for me, then I can convert it, and here we'll be able to see as a note. Settings, I can do some settings. I can connect directly from my mobile, my tablet and desktop, and basically is it. Super simple, easy to work and easy to create new ideas. So only thing that I need to do, I can tape, I can send, I can add extra pictures and other things. In this demo they don't allow me to do it, but if I come here, the application that I have installed, you have all the options. I can add pictures, I can have upload files and other things that I can use to make sure that I have the best of my ideas. The same thing that I have here. You have a welcome code, you have some pictures and other things, so make easy for you, and always you can convert this one from idea to note, and then you can start to work a little bit more in the notes and make sure that your idea is controlled. So have this in mind, and if you decided to install this application, we're gonna install, and that to install, what we need to do, we need to go in the GitHub website. Here in GitHub, I'm using Blinko, and here it's all the information for this application. Also, they say that it's open source, self-host. They will give the live demo, the documentation, the Telegram, give a little bit page, explain what we told, and that they say you can start to use the Docker Compose and you can do this installation. But I don't want to use it because I always like to use the Portainer. For this reason, we're gonna use the Portainer, and to use the Portainer, first we need to have the Docker Compose that you want. We're not gonna use this one. We come here back, and instead of use the installation, we're gonna use the Docker Compose production. Here Docker Compose production will have all the information, and if you look, they are not have anymore the service or the revision that you're gonna be. Anyway, the new Portainer don't need this information, so we can only come here and copy everything. Once that copy this information, now we need to come in Portainer. In the Portainer, in the stack section, we need to put add a stack. Here we're gonna paste all this information and we'll define the name of the application. In this case, the name of the application will be Blinko, and here we start, or we can start to modify the information. Before we start to modify anything, what I advise you is to create two folders. If I come here, inside my alpha, Docker, Blinko, I created this, Blinko and DB. This Blinko will be where they will save all my web information, and here will be my Postgres, my DB. So once that I create those folders, I can start to understand what they say in this installation. First thing, they will create my network, and this network will be connected as a bridge, and that the service. The first service will be Blinko website, and here they will using this image, and that the name of container will be Blinko website, their environment as a production, and here have two informations. This one, it means that if I want to expose this application to the internet, I need to use my website. In my case, let's say I will use blinko.sauber-lab.com, and here I will do exactly the same. In my case, because I'm only using this local, I don't need to enable those, but if you want to export, remove and put your website accordingly. Other thing, here my secret. This is the part that you need to put a really strong password. So let me change this one for another aleatoric number. Once that I create, I put a little bit difficult to make sure that no one copy this information, and then here will be my DB. The database information, I can change the password and user, what I suggest you do. Here will be my password and the user. But remember, if you change my password, your user, you need to also change here, otherwise they will not connect. Basically, this one will be the connection using this information. So if you change your database name, your user or your password, make sure that here it's exactly the same, otherwise not work. Now they will check the condition to be healthy, and here will be my volumes. Remember, they say that make sure that you have enough permissions for these volumes. It means that if you don't have the permission to read and write, don't use that volume, use another one. So now I will come here, I'll take this option for volumes, and I will come here and overwrite with the same volume that I told before. So if I come here and paste, will be volume 1, Docker, Blinko and Blinko. I leave a restart always. If you want, you can change as unless stopped, but always is fine for me. Here will be the maximum size of the information. Here will be the port. Remember, if you already have application that call for port 111, change it. Only the first section, don't change anything after the 2 dots, otherwise they will not understand or not find the correct application. Here they will check if everything's health. They are check each 30 seconds. You don't need to check more often this, and that they will connect to the network Blinko. Now the next application that you install will be the Postgres. Here in Postgres, they will use the port 5435. If you already have another application, please change, but make sure that if you change there, you need to change here as well, otherwise not work. Here will be the users that I already told. If you change those user and password, make sure that you use it here. Your location, make sure that you put the location that you are currently are. I'll leave this way because not affect anything for me. And here I will make sure that I put my volumes for my database. Because I already created in the same place, I can come here and create these volumes exactly in the same place that was set before. So if I come here and replace it, here will be my volume. So my volume will be dB, the same place that I told, and here will be the health check and the connection for the network. Once that everything's set up, now I can come here and put deployed stack. Once that this stack has been deployed, so I can come here in Blinko and I can see what's the stage. Normally the Postgres will start really fast, and that's all the information from this website will start to be right in Postgres. What can take a little bit longer. So let's wait for this to change from start to healthy. Once that show healthy, now we can open the port 111. Here we'll give this information. First time that you try to log in, they will ask you to sign up because they don't have any account set up. I'll define my user and my password and put sign up. Now I can do the login, and here will appear exactly the same page that I showed before. Now you can start to modify the way that you want. You can create tables, checklist, you can create a public websites, you can come here and access everything. And if you wanted to have external access for this one, you can use Cloudflare, you can use a proxy manager, and that you can expose this website external for you to share, for you to use, and to you to create those informations. And that if you want to choose the AI option, you can come here in settings. I can come here in the AI provider, can define what provider I want, map AI key, and that I can start to use this one to create a tags or to search in the way that make easy my life. Also I can create schedule for backup, I can upload or download the information, rebuild and everything. So in this way you arrive at the end of the video. As I told, this application is really good if you want to manage all your ideas, make sure that everything that you're putting will have the specific place for you to search, for you to understand, and make sure that it's suitable or not, instead of you only use a notepad to write everything. So if you guys like this video and think that was interesting, please don't forget to leave a like, consider subscribe for the channel if you're not subscribed, and see you next time. Bye.